Why was I pumping water in that? Did I need water in that? Oh, uses polluted water. Great, okay, I did have a vague plan when I was doing that. Go me, right? Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more oxygen not included, where last time nobody died. And I'm pretty keen on that. Did we ever build that gravestone for Ruby? No, we're working on it. We're gonna work on it. Okay, good. And it's actually some mealwood down here for no readily explainable reason, although apparently it is very explainable. I was told in the comments that these pip things will randomly plant things if they find a place to plant things. So I was kind of curious who's been going around planting things that I didn't authorize, and now I know who the responsible party is. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Sparky. What is that? Oh, it's an arbor tree. Oh, good. I want those. I'd like to finish the farm. I'd like to do a lot of things, but stay focused. Okay, we're going to try and stay focused. I know the oxyfern does not have any carbon dioxide to breathe or eat or whatever it is it does. I don't care. However, what's the problem with my mushrooms? The atmosphere is not good. Okay, I don't actually... you want to be in carbon dioxide. Okay, I think somebody told me that in the comments, and there's a lot of comments on oxygen not included, and I love each and every one of them, but there's a lot of them, and I have a very tiny brain. So, I think that came up that I should move the mushrooms to carbon dioxide, which is convenient, because we have a heck of a lot of that down here. Now, we've got an oxyfern, which is going to suck up some of it, but we've also got our wood generator, which is going to produce more of it, I think. Alright, well, starting from scratch here, let's uproot this, and we're going to uproot that. And then we're going to put a couple of planters down here. Somebody else said I should move the fridge into the carbon dioxide, still with the food in the carbon dioxide. I get it. It stops it from spoiling or getting germs, really, from getting germs on it. Just for right now, because my lack of focus, I'm just going to leave it right where it is. We may move it at another point. We'll have a think about that. Right, you guys don't have anything planted in you, so I'm going to deconstruct that planter box and deconstruct that planter box. We're going to build a couple more of them down here. It's all going to be absolutely spectacular eventually. So planter box, and then we'll put those mushrooms back down there. Now, saying that, the kids have a lot on their plate right now. There's a lot going on around here, and I did want to get... Alright, focus, Dave, focus. I did want to get the electric grill. We did research that, right? Yeah, we've totally got that available, and I could put that right here. That would be a great spot for it, right near the mess hall. They could come down, make some slightly nicer food, and then eat it, and then store it in the fridge and eat it later, or whatever it is they want to do around here. But, while I was starting to record, I noticed the hydrogen issue, because we've got a hydrogen electrolyzer down here, which is about all we've got for oxygen, because we have so little algae kicking around, is filling up this room with hydrogen, unsurprisingly, because there's nowhere for it to go. Somebody did say in the comments, make sure basically every living area has ventable space, gas can get through it, which I was starting to do. I did kind of have that idea myself, but nowhere for it to go after it gets out of here, so we're going to need to outline some digging for people. We're going to need to make some room up here, which is fine, because I was going to put another bedroom up here anyway. Some of these things they won't be able to access immediately, but we'll figure it all out as time goes by. And when you do get up there, kids, go ahead and deconstruct that tile. We're going to put one of the gas tiles up there. And maybe this, after I put up another second bedroom or a new bedroom, maybe this could be leading to the new pit of doom, the anti-pit of doom. If the hydrogen's going to go right up there, which it will, that's an obvious path for it, then I kind of want, I guess, kind of a little collection area up here. That's what I'm looking for. Because then I could put a hydrogen generator up there. If I'm going to have the hydrogen, I may as well use it. But right now, I just need to get it out of the bedroom. Whose bedroom is this? Oh, Lindsay. Yeah, real sorry about this, Lindsay. Real sorry. Now, speaking of bedrooms, what I'll do in the meantime is this is a good spot for somebody's bedroom. It's not completely horrible in here, which is better than we usually do. So we'll put that down there. Did you kids ever get the planter boxes done? No, you haven't done that yet. Still, I don't think anyone has told me what a hexalant is. I've looked through the comments, and I'm sort of mentally scanning for the keyword hexcellent, and I don't believe anyone's told me what it is. If you have, and I haven't seen it, I apologize for that. Again, tiny brain. Now, how's the farm area coming down here, Bubbles? Bubbles, I see you're very cold. Why is it so cold over here? I don't want to start dealing with heat right now. That's a whole other issue. That's a whole other thing, temperature control. Just let me master oxygen first, game, before we get into temperature. Okay, no seeds selected here. We don't have, like, an unlimited amount of seeds. I would love to see some new seeds pop up in the printing thing there. A thimble reed, what does that do? Produces reed fiber. Okay. I will plant one for right now. I know it can't grow immediately. I see the red. I see it's going to grow taller than this, but this is just temporary. That's only there. Oh, you're not even going to let me plant it. Okay, we'll come back to that idea. We'll come back to that. I get that it has a certain height requirement. These tiles here are only temporary, so we can get the lights installed above it. All right, well, for right now, just put some more mealwood in there. We've got it. We may as well have it. You can technically eat it. And if we ever get some different food, I assure you I will grow it. But right now, mealwood's all we've got, kids. It's what you're gonna have to learn to live with. Okay, we got that ladder down. We are making good progress on the digging over here, Lindsay. Well done. Well done. I appreciate your efforts. You're a valued member of the community. No luck with the planter boxes yet, eh? All right, well, yeah, tell you what, kids. Why don't we high prioritize these? Why don't we make these a big old 9 on the priority checklist, and maybe you'll get to them a little bit sooner. I wonder if I should wall this area off. I mean, by wall, I mean ceiling, really, but if I should ceiling this area off to kind of keep the carbon dioxide here. I mean, it's heavy, so it will sink. It's going to be naturally inclined to come back down here, but I'd really like to make sure it doesn't spread. Nails, what are you doing? Oh, you were harvesting things. Oh, good for you. Oh, speaking of printables, it's printable time. Well, immediately, I don't need a pipsqueak. I've got a bunch of them. They're randomly planting things. Salt water, okay. I'd have to process that into regular water. Well, unsalted water through a desalinization process. I could research that if I haven't already, but there is salt water above us, so I can get to salt water. Ellie and Ada. Now, we do have an opening in the colony after Ruby's untimely and largely stupid demise. So, let's look at you. Ada, you've got iron gut. You're immune to food poisoning. That's pretty handy because it'll probably come up. But you can't be a doctor and you can't do any research. That's not so great, Ada. It's not terrible. We have other people who can do that, but it's not great. Now, Ellie here, decreased air consumption rate, increased science, morning attribute bonus, but you're rather flatulent, which apparently is a big problem. I've been told that that's a huge problem. That well, you know, we're in an enclosed space. That's gonna sneak up on you pretty quick there. However, your other traits are pretty good, and I kind of need an extra pair of hands around the place so I can get Bubbles back on the research table. We are going to take Ellie. Ellie, you're on board. Welcome to the team. And having Ellie on board reminds me I should be checking skills. Yeah, people have skill points that I have not been assigning. So thank you in the comments for reminding me of things that I should be doing. That's going to come up. You're probably going to want to just go ahead and get that comment ready for whatever boneheaded thing I do this time. So, let's see. Lindsay, what have you got right now? You'd love to get some grilling in. You have a big heart next to it because you're interested in grilling, and we're about to get a grill. So, Lindsay, congratulations. Your love is met with grilling. And actually, I could go right to grilling, too. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world just to have Lindsay as super cook. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, can I not do that right now? You've got a point. I can do it. Okay, good. I just had to click it a couple of times. Oh, and I even got an achievement for that, too. Lindsay, I've also been advised that you folks can have hats. Therefore, you're getting a hat. You're getting the Grilling 2 hat, which is a spectacular chef hat. Now, Bubbles, who is my favorite, we're all aware of that. You've already got advanced researching, obviously, because we're doing advanced researching. Field research, +2 science, and geographical analysis. that may be a little bit above our pay grade right now. I don't know. That might be vitally essential right now. People could be screaming, oh my god, why haven't you got field research yet? But I don't think we're at that level. We've got a lot of stuff to research before we get into, super geographical scanning things. Anyway, what could you do instead? You would actually like to be into tidying. I'd be okay with that. I would be okay with that. You got 2 points. Why don't you have 1 in improved strength and hard digging? Because basically I feel everyone should have that. Anyone who can dig should be able to dig all the things. So have hard digging. Now, what hat are you going to get? Oh, it's got to be advanced research. Yeah, it's like a tinfoil hat with lights. Yeah, you're totally having that, Bubbles. Nails, talk to me, man. You've already got hard digging. I could get you super hard digging. That would good. Oh, you don't want to do that, though. That's going to put you into a morale deficit and cause unnecessary stress. Okay, that's fine, Nails. We may come back to that later. I don't think we need super hard digging right now, but we are going to need it later. There's some pretty hard rocks around here. Why don't you have improved farming? Because farming, we're into farming these days. And you'd really get a morale boost from improved carrying, which is not a bad idea, but I would like to get a backup cook with grilling. I'm going to give you this just because you're smiling at me so cute like it. I know you want that. Frankie, you won't even do grilling. Right. Oh, you should have taken improved farming. Well, you know what? You are taking improved farming. Absolutely. Travaldo, our newest member. What would you like to be into these days? You would actually get a kick out of grilling. So grilling it is for you. And Ellie, our newest member, you don't really do much of anything. You'd be okay with some improved strength. I'm going to give you, you know what? Art fundamentals. Let's give you art. Let's start to get the idea of art kicking around the colony here. Oh, wait, I haven't given you folks hats. Oh, you can be an artist then. I think that's a baseball cap. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a beret, but it's a baseball cap. You, Travaldo, you can have the basic grilling hat. Frankie, what are your selections? Improved farming. Oh, good, you get a farmer's hat. And Nails, what are you into these days? Why don't you have hard digging? Okay, everyone's got skill points assigned, and more importantly, everyone is rushing to get hats. That is excellent. With extra people on the team, with Travaldo and Ellie here, I think we can get back to research. Before we do that, I just want to kit out that second bedroom, or the whatever bedroom it was that I was planning on doing before I got distracted by playing this game. First things first, let's get the mesh tile in here so the hydrogen can get out. Okay, we've made a promising focused start there. Let's get a bedroom going. So a cot, and what else could we put in here? How about, just have a flower pot for no readily explainable reason. I'm not even sure we've got any nice flowers to plant in it, but, hope springs eternal around here. Oh, and Ellie, you're going to need a mess table. Problem there, Ellie. We don't really have the room for it. I can tuck one in here if I move the water cooler. And by move, I mean rip it apart and then put it back together somewhere else. Did we get? Yes, we did. Thank you, kids. Fungal spore in there, please. Looks like the other one, they may not have picked up the seed for it yet. It should be around here somewhere. Anyway, when you get to it, kids, when you get to it. Oh, bright and early the next morning, Ellie is off to work doing whatever it is you're doing down there. I think you're cleaning something. Ellie, come talk to me here about your priorities. Ellie, remind me what you're good at. You're good at tidying. Okay. Why don't you make that a priority? You're good at decorating. Okay. Well, we are going to try and work towards the art thing around here. You're not terrible at researching. I've got to set up some more research. Actually, you're broadly pretty good. You're good at things. Why don't you have a priority on supplying? Because I feel that's important. I don't want things like the wood generator or anything running out of, wood. And let's get this wired up here to there. I think they should be able to do that. Should be able to just hop over here. I shouldn't need to dig that out yet. Lindsay, what's your problem? Are you sick? Don't be sick. That's my golden rule around here. Just don't be sick, ever. Just don't. I refuse for you to get sick. Let's get this kicking along here. Give me a door, right? Actually, where do I want this door? No, put it over here, because the ladder is right there. And then this is going to be somebody's bedroom. How big does this really need to be? I don't think it needs to be 4 tiles high. I don't know why I keep... Well, that just looks dumb. Okay, scrap that idea, kids. I'm going to redo all of that. Now, in terms of research, somebody had recommended in the comments the deodorizer. And I actually kind of knew that one myself, too. Again, I do kind of play a side game of this, on the side, not recording it in my own time. I try not to really ever go past where I am sort of technologically and base-wise in this game, because I do want to see what happens in the future. I am kind of doing this blind, but I do like to just experiment with things. And anyway, long story short, I've tried out the deodorizer, and it is a very good thing, so we should totally get that. With all the extra bodies we've got on hand, Bubbles should have no problem getting to that at some point. I notice we're not really producing any food. I probably don't have anything queued up for the kids. Oh, they've moved this. So, yeah, see, this is starting to fill up with carbon dioxide. I don't like that. I could actually just take this airflow tile out. That would stop it coming in here. That's not the stupidest idea I've ever had, actually. Take that out, and we'll replace that with a normal tile. In the meantime, go ahead and put a mess table down here. And then what else? Oh, I was going to move the water cooler anywhere but where it lives right now. Did you guys ever get that wiring done? You did. Okay, super. So I can basically take down all of this. Get rid of all of these tiles and those ones. And then everything that I do plant here, I know it's really only the mealwood right now, but later we'll have some more interesting things. What is your problem? Get out of the way, Light. Oh, no seed selected. No, I haven't selected any seeds. You're entirely correct about that. That's a bug. That's a flower pot. Do I have anything to put in here? Yeah, actually, I've got mirth leaf seeds. Sure, yeah, plant one of those in there. And I think I've got another one kicking around. Yeah, this bedroom up here. Go ahead and plant one. Let's be mirthful in the bedrooms, please. Everybody, all about the mirth, please. So I'm going to replace that with a regular tile. Maybe I should put the oxyfern over here. I think that's a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm going to do it. So uproot that oxyfern, and then we're going to move that over here, like at the sort of entry point of the carbon dioxide problem. Everything is going fairly well down here. Did you guys ever find that other fungal spore seed? No, I guess you didn't. How's this one doing? Yeah, I know it's unbreathable air, but I think the mushroom likes it. Yeah, all my boxes are checked. Good. I like it when all the boxes are checked, and I don't have angry red notifications. Now, how are we doing on private bedrooms? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that appears to be it. Okay, well, let's make sure these are all assigned. So, Ellie, you can have that one. Lindsay already has this one. Bubbles has this one. And nobody has this one. Ruby's dead. We don't actually need to give Ruby a bedroom. Trivaldo, you can have that. Now, that should leave me, 2 people who need a bedroom, I think. Could I squeeze one up here? Like above this? I don't know. I've also got to mine out all of this because the hydrogen's starting to get a hold of, this entire room. It's out of here, though. It's moving out of here. I mean, there's a little tiny bit, but it's moving where I want it to go. I'm going to have to start thinking, this is what I want. Like a little catch pocket area is what I'm looking for, where it won't be all the hydrogen, but a lot of the hydrogen will end up, so that I could eventually put a hydrogen generator up there. But in the meantime, I should start working on getting it out of this room. I have no idea what this room is going to be, but it's going to be something. Maybe it could be a hospital-y area. How much hospital-y stuff have we researched? Oh, not a small amount. Got the sick bay, got the apothecary, got a triage cot. Yeah, we're not completely boneheaded in terms of medical things. Okay, neat. Well, in that case, start digging, kids. We're going to get all of this out of here. Okay, trying to stay focused. This is what we're doing here. Staying focused. We're going to put a planter box down here. It's going to eat carbon dioxide when I put an oxyfern in it. And we are going to get the grill. Yeah, put the grill right here. That's a perfectly good spot for it. And then, forgot to wire it up. Let's make sure we wire that up. Thank you very much. This to here. Okie doke. And just for safety, This is stupid, but just for safety, I'm going to link that over there too, because I do have a habit of accidentally deconstructing wires and pipes, so just in case I do that, which I probably will, then we've got a backup. I do like to have all my wires going in a circuit wherever possible. Ooh, the grill is almost done. Fantastic. And we've just popped an oxifern seed somewhere, so somebody over here can plant one here. Good job, kids. Now, are we not growing anything in here? No, we're growing mealwood. Alright, I'd actually like to see... We've got a lot of mealwood. I'm sure the comments just lit up and said you don't have nearly enough food. Again, I'm working on it. I've got, a farm. It's not completely no farm. Here's the deal. I'm pretty sure the arbor trees need light. Is that correct? Actually, it doesn't say they do. Need pressure, body temperature. But no, I'm not seeing anything around here that says they need light. Okay, well, if they don't, then do I have some extra seeds of that? I'd like to plant another one over here. I've got to have some. Yeah, I've got plenty. Oh, wow, that is big, isn't it? Okay, we'll cope with that. It's all right. I can't actually do it until I've done it. So go ahead and dig this bit out, please. Well, all the kids are off to bed. I've got to try to remember tomorrow. Frankie, Nails, my focus for tomorrow is that both of you have real big boy bedrooms. And you're not just basically sleeping out in the open by the mealwood plants. This is my goal. In fact, I might just take this area as one of those bedrooms. That's not a terrible idea. If I put you know what? I'm just going to map this out now. I'm just going to map this out because I'll forget. So give me tile there so people don't come through your room to get to the mealwood. And then a door could live, I don't know, say right there. And there, then there. And we've got airflow tiles. They're not going to choke to death in here. I think this is all looking fairly promising. So somebody start working on that. I'll just keep the cot right there because that is, no, not Trivaldo's. That is, Ruby is dead. Ruby does not need a bed. Have we not made Ruby's grave? We have not. Unreachable. Oh, okay. Well, I can fix that. That's easy. You don't even worry about that there. Because these are in the way. All right, somebody uproot the mealwood down here, please. And while you're here, uproot this one too. And no surprise, we're out of algae. We have no algae over here. Then there's just nothing, is there? There is nothing kicking around here. Actually, let me look at the overlays. Because I just kind of bounce around, but I have an overlay for that. I can figure this out a little more definitively. It's not that we've got 100% of nothing in the algae department. It's just not anywhere near us. There is a pretty good chunk over here, mixed in with slime, to be sure. But there is not a small amount of algae over here. Okay, make that go away. How would we achieve that? Here's what I'd like to do. Where's the pit of death? It's all the way over there. Okay. I might have to make yet another pit of death. I like my pit of deaths. They're fun. Because I'd want to get all of this slime and the polluted water. I'd love that to all drop down there. Into, guess what? The pit of death. Abyssalite. Oh, what is that? It's all crystally and spiky. I want that. That's probably super hard digging. I bet that's super hard digging. Salt. Okay, salt is a resource that we could probably have. How are we doing over here, kids? Okay, this bedroom is technically complete. So by just carving a wall through it, I've made 2 separate bedrooms. I don't know if this one will really count, because it's kind of out in the open, but anyway, somebody will be slightly happier with that. Let's just give you a plant. Why don't you have a plant? Everybody likes having a plant. There you go, Nails. I'm going to put a nice mirth leaf in there for you. Enjoy that. Did we get the grill hooked up? Yes, we did. And it's wired up. Okay. What do I make here? Mush fry. Solidified mud slop. Well, that doesn't sound very nice. Omelette is probably going to take eggs, obviously. I guess mush fry? Because it's terrible, but it's food? Okay, you guys work. You don't make anything with the mealwood then, huh? Maybe I have to research that. I don't know. For right now, I don't know, do like 10 of them? All right, 11, because I clicked the thing 11 times. Oh, you're done with research. Great. Let's see if there's some more food I should be making. No, I don't see anything up in food that specifically says, like, more recipes. We could get into animal taming. That kind of seems way above my pay grade at this point. I don't know. It can't possibly be recipes I have to learn. Maybe I just have to skill them up a little bit. That might be it. Well, in that case, let's just go for decoratives, because we don't have it yet. So let's get artistic expression. Then we can actually do something with the whole art thing and make art. Bring me back to the grill. Really? You can't make anything out of the mealwood. That's weird. Barbecue, no. Cooked fish, pickled meal. Ah, there we go. Pickled meal. Yeah. I want you to make that. Do we actually not have any mealwood that's harvested? That's entirely possible. But when you have it... Oh god, it's grisly. It's grisly. Make it forever, I think. We're still having issues getting down here. I'm not exactly sure what the issue is. Not sure why that's unreachable. But I will, I'll put a little temporary tile here. Yeah, give me a temp tile. And then... Okay, here's how this is going to go. I know this is going to look weird, but we're going to take it all apart anyway in the near future. So dig out all of that, and all of that, and all of that. That should get you where you need to be, I think. Now, I will uproot this oxyfern. I love oxyferns. Oxyferns are just like sorcery. But it is right next to an oxygen generator. If it were me, I'd have oxyferns everywhere, all over the map. But this one is a teeny tiny bit silly because it's actually next to an oxygen generator. And we could use one in the mess hall. It's a little dark and cloudy in here. We're not going to lie about that. So this can get deconstructed. And then we'll put another one up. Oh, we just researched something. Excellent. Good. Focus, Dave. Focus. We're going to put one of those over there. We'll pop an oxyfern in there, and that will be good for things. Now, the thing I just researched was the deodorizer. Right. Sand to filter polluted oxygen, reducing disease spread. See, now that kind of sounds like the oxyfern. It just seems like I should have 1 million of those at all times, in every single room. I mean, my first thought is put it where the polluted oxygen is, which is down here. There's also a ton of it down in the pit of death, but hey, I notice you kids never built my liquid pump. Why is that? Is it because you can't get down there and then get back up? That's probably the reason. Okay, alright, we're going to come back to oxyferns. I swear to God, we're going to do that. So build a tile, actually just build a ladder here, I think. You should be able to build the ladder and then hop on the ladder and hop back on the ladder. I think that's basically kind of sort of going to work out. Now, this water, I put this into the bottle emptier. But I've also got a pump down here. Where did I think I was pumping this? Oh, right. Up to the fertilizer synthesizer. Right. Okay. Yes, converts polluted dirt into fertilizer. Why was I pumping water in that? Did I need water in that? Oh, uses polluted water. Great. Okay. I did have a vague plan when I was doing that. Go me, right? I had no idea why I built that. But now I understand why I built that. Excellent. What's your problem? Insufficient resources. Okay. What are you waiting on over here? Irrigation. Oh, you're waiting on water, I think. Somebody will probably come along and do that. Oh, we just ripped through the decoration one. Bubbles was all over that like a cheap suit. Okay, good. Let's get... Okay. Focus. Go back to base. Pause it. I would like to see the last private bedroom. Done. I don't know where that's going to go. I guess that can kind of live up here. Sort of. A little bit. I could put it up here, but this is kind of where I want the anti-pit of death to end up going. First things first, you guys need to dig that out so you can actually build the thing that I'm asking you to build. So go ahead and do that. And that'll get dug out when we do the tile. Alright, where is the last... Oh, hang on. See, I can't stay focused. Put the oxyfern in there. Right, that's a task done. Where is the last bedroom going to live? Maybe over here. Oh, and you have no walls for your bedroom. I say bedroom, you're kind of out in the open there, aren't you? Okay, let's have... That's actually going to block one of the airflow tiles if I do that. So put that there, and then a door here, and then tiles. And then P.S. kids, I need you please to do that when you get a chance. Thank you so much, and dig out anything here that you need to dig out. Go ahead and wreck it. I hope we got another oxifern seed, because I think they planted this one but forgot to plant the one in the mess hall, which I consider to be the more important of the two. Or maybe I did them in reverse order. I genuinely don't remember. There's a lot going on here. What else are we doing around here, kids? Oh, we need some more research. Okay, and the deodorizer. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Deodorizer. Right, polluted oxygen. Well, this is a terrible area. I should probably put it down here. That seems sensible. Are there any other completely terrible areas? Actually, this is pretty awful, too. But it's not polluted oxygen up here. Is it? Is it? I don't know. I'm going to put one here anyway. Because much like the oxiferns, I can't feel there's a bad reason to have this here. I don't think it's going to be bad to have it. So I'm going to have that there. Oh, it's nap time. All right, well, we'll catch up with the kids in the morning. It'll give me time to figure out what we're going to research next. Let's get carpeted tile, because carpeted tile. I think that's fun. And it'll give the loom, which is probably not what I should be doing. They probably have enough on their plates without having to weave things, but I just kind of want it. Here's a question for the comments. Here's a thing that I don't know. Can I put like a back wall here? Can I put something in the background that won't, that doesn't actually live there, but just for aesthetics? Like, can I make a carpeted wall in the back? I bet I probably can't. I haven't looked at enough gameplay of this to see if anyone's actually done it. But if I can, let me know. I'd be very, very keen on that. They're up. The kids are going. Now, what's the first move here? What do we need left to do? I should probably get rid of this oxifern over here, or at least move it somewhere better. Because it's another one that's right next to an oxygen generator that we're not using. Ah! That's what I was going to do. Start digging for slime. What the heck are you? You're a puffed. Okay. Good. They're on the right track. They're going to move through here eventually. This is just how this is going to go. We'll just tunnel through here. We'll get whatever algae we can. That'll keep that oxygen whoozy McWhat thing moving for a little bit longer. Now what? Now what do I need to do? Wow. The carbon dioxide is not so good down here, really. Not so good. Maybe I should put another oxifern in here. I don't seem to have that extra mushroom seed kicking around. I don't have any oxiferns either. Mealwood's not going to do squat over there. Never mind. Growth halted due to trunk health. Okay. We're not getting enough polluted water. Is that correct? It says irrigation, polluted water, 70 kilograms per cycle. So that tells me this thing needs polluted water. Well, lucky for you, we've got the pit of death. And I've actually, eventually, if they ever get it done, they've built the ladder, but they won't. Why are you not building this? I'm very confused as to why you're not building this. You built the ladder, but maybe they can't hop over there? Okay, this is very fidgety. Go ahead and get whatever you need to get out of here, just to get the job done. So anyway, you need polluted water. I've got polluted water. Not only do I have polluted water, I'm eventually, if they can ever figure it out, going to have a polluted water pump. And I could take that. Show me my plumbing again, please. Show me the thing where the plumbing lives. It's the one with the water. I could take that. It's going to come up here. I can just take another pipe over here. And there's got to be some sort of collection thing. There must be. How do we collect water? I don't immediately see it, but maybe we haven't researched yet. There must just be, a tank, a water tank of something where I can just pump a liquid up and store it in a tank. So, all right, Arbor Tree, huddle up. We're going to talk. Don't worry about this immediately. I know you're not growing, but eventually somebody will figure out how to build this pump. And then we can pump some water somewhere where you're going to be able to get it, I think. Oh, I see an oxifern seed in there. Somebody totally got an oxifern seed. Where did I want that? Did I want that? Oh, I was going to put it down here. Yeah, sure. We definitely have it. There it is. Okay. So we dug up an oxyfern somewhere. We'll put another one of those down here. I don't know why this is unreachable. I mean, I kind of get it, but they should be able to dig that, put that tile in. At some point, we'll be able to bury Ruby. I assure you, Ruby. That is probably an excellent place to call it on Oxygen Not Included for today. I've probably messed everything up. I'm sure I've messed everything up, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my very best here. I'd like to flesh this area out, as well as digging into the algae. I'd like to, I don't know, do something over here. Maybe we'll think about a hospital. Maybe we'll think about a hospital wing somewhere over there. I'd like to get all the, Lindsay, you're on it. I was going to tell you I'd like to get the unbuildable things built, but you seem to have finally figured it out. Okay, somebody's going to need to remind me next time that I can pump polluted water. I might figure it out when the fertilizer synthesizer is actually working, but we're not counting on that. We're not going to count on that at all. So we'll call it on Oxygen Not Included for today. We'll pick up some more of this again next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.